Thanks for coming in. I can't believe I'm saying this to you, but I need your help. Wow, okay, great. Sorry, not help. I don't want to write this. What do you want? Well, I ran into the boss's son this morning, and he's back. And, well, he's looking for a brand new storyline that he can get into. He's been gone for like 8 months, and we're in the middle of Thunderdome and COVID. We really don't have much time for this. Well, the higher-ups are looking for something fresh, brand new, that's never been done before in WWE. And also, he was standing very close to me, rather sweaty. I had no choice. So I greenlit this idea. Oh, okay, something new and fresh. I like that. Well, what are we thinking? Well, he was in a hurry, but it seems to be some kind of MMA fight pit thingy. I don't quite understand what those words were. I nodded a lot, but I didn't really get it. All right, well, that is different. I'll try and track him down this morning and have a meeting and see what ideas we can come up with to write for this thing. Perfect! Go talk to him, but also let him know that I had the idea. I'm trying to get in good with the big boss. So the idea is called Raw Underground. Sounds like the movie I watched last Thursday night. So gross. The boss's son is looking to do these fight segments on this own little produced show during Raw. Honestly, it's kind of all over the map. So he wants to have fight pits in the basement? No, like it's in the arena and he wants to cut to segments of it during Raw while it's happening. That sounds like that movie Fighters Club. Fight Club? No, that's the Subway sandwich, but maybe he meant Breakfast Club. Look, I'm stuck on how we're going to keep this concept going for a long time, frankly, and also there's a lot of concerns with COVID regulations and restrictions. We're having like a lot of people all around the ring for this thing and this whole show, just for the Raw Underground stuff. I hear you. One day it's okay to lick stuff, the next day it's not. The TV can't make up its mind. Also, he mentioned he wanted to have like a bouncer for the door so people can't get in? Perfect! So it's a nightclub? No, like someone to monitor who can get in and who can get out of the Raw Underground. I saw the other day that we have this new star named Moose. We could probably use him. That's Omos. And yeah, I actually think he would work great for this. Oh, by the way, did he get the dancers? I'm sorry, dancers? He told me this morning that he wants girl dancers in the basement show. What do you mean, dancers? This is a Raw Underground fighting MMA show. Just gyrating, hip swiveling women moving around in the background. I think it's a fantastic idea. Why are they there? Well, he feels, and I agree with him, that it would be feeling more dangerous and there's urgency with the fighting and the sweating, and then the girls are dancing during the fighting and after the fighting. I assume that's what nightclubs are like. I've never been allowed in one. Having them really doesn't make much sense for a wrestling show today, plus for this whole Raw Underground concept itself. Well, he's got a big hard-on for these dancing segments. I don't know if he's got a planned musical number happening in the future or what. Do you want this shot in like small segments or throughout the whole night? Have it filmed like it's been going on all night long so people really want to tune in to see the action. Okay, well, I got a meeting with him this afternoon because I need to follow up about a few things, plus the overall TV direction, how this thing's going to be shot. Wonderful. Come back to me this afternoon so we can discuss this further. Also, remember to mention my name to him. Is everything okay? I slipped on some water or something in the hallway after my meeting. Ah, yeah, that was sweat. Ah, gross, why? Well, the boss's son sweats like a lot, and it's borderline uncomfortable to be around, and he really should just go to a doctor, but frankly, I won't be the one to tell him. That's so gross. Anyways, he wants these glowy dancers for Raw Underground, and he's really adamant about having them there. Sick. But we filmed some of it, and he's got there's like 50 camera cuts between the fighting and then panning over to the dancers. Sounds like Raw, I love it! But when we filmed him like hosting this thing, because that's what he wanted to do, he's just like shouting during the fights like, "You're good, you're good, you're good," or "That's enough, that's enough, that's enough." Well, he's excited. He's got all those girls there dancing for him all night long. You can see how excited he is just by the sweat coming off of him. Then we have just these shots of him like talking to the dancers, and then he wants us to cut away and go back to the fighting and then immediately cut back to the dancers. It's all over the place with this guy. This sounds provocative. I love this idea. We need to inject some storylines in here, and that's where we thought the Hurt Business could come in. What's the plan with this street business? So we're gonna have the Hurt Business interfere at the end, but he still wants to act like the host, and then he's getting on the good side of the Hurt Business and allowing them in. It's a little bit jumbled. That's not confusing at all. I have a question though. Talk to me. I mentioned this earlier, but a lot of people are concerned about the restrictions and COVID going on while we're doing all of this. Look, if the sweaty ham boss just wants his sub sandwich club with the dancing fighters going on, we have to just roll with it and just plow through these types of things. Okay. Sidebar question. You're just slapping me around today with your questions. What is it? Why are we having the lights flicker throughout the arena during the show for all of Raw? And I also looked this up and we've got something called retribution getting involved. Oh boy, strap in for this one. Why? What's that? Probably one of the greatest new ideas we have for a faction, and they're coming in hard and fast for Raw. It's gonna change the game.